What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction on the channel. Today I'll be reacting to the first episode of Medalist, which I believe is an anime about ice skating. I did see that the source material has been very highly rated, so hence I am watching this first episode here. I was a little bit apprehensive, and I didn't obviously pick to watch this at the start of the season just because of the studio behind it. I haven't been a massive fan of any of their works, so I was, yeah, a bit apprehensive, but figured I'd give it a try. Why not? But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. I remember watching a video about the aerodynamics with moves, with ice skating moves, and how they jump off the ice and how they spin like that. It was really interesting. We pay in ways we don't even know. Yeah, that's the thing. About being the top 1% of anything, you've got to dedicate more than your normal, or even crazy person you'd maybe even consider crazy, more than they'd be willing to put in. You've got to, yeah, you've got to be almost insane. But yeah, that right there is why I've never gone ice skating in my life. I obviously I've seen a lot of horror movies, and the skates just kind of terrify me a bit, knowing that there's blades under everyone's feet. It's a little bit terrifying. Not the fact, but the fact that I could majorly injure someone, but also just like some like little girl could just like accidentally fall over and cut my leg off. But to be fair, there genuinely are things that you can't do once you reach a certain age, sports wise. But nothing's impossible. So we'll see how this guy's journey goes. You stole the nose. Come on, bro. What was this? Why is this any of your business? What I said earlier about the like anime from this studio I haven't liked, it hasn't been because of the animation. Like, this has looked great so far in my opinion. Ah, she's a right parkourist. But yeah, the animation looks good. It's looked good in pretty much all the shows I've checked out from this studio. It's just that in terms of the content, hasn't been too fantastic. But the source material for this, like I said, has been rated very highly. So we've actually got so many really good source material, as well as a cool style and animation as well. And this guy caused all this from being so nosy. Okay, he was trying to do the right thing, don't get me wrong, but I also feel like you see a kid in a situation where they have to steal or not pay to do what they want to do like this, I feel like you should just let them off. I mean, I guess they're similar, but looks wise, not really much alike snakes and worms. I don't think one little girl is going to make that much of a difference. Although, then again, if you say that about every little girl that wants to go there, yeah, it will. I get where he's coming from, but I don't think that was a stat. I think that was a stutter. These subtitles are slightly dodgy. Apologies. I've tried watching this a few places and it's just been a bit of a nightmare. Cut off age, as I was talking about earlier, you see that a lot in football. Um, Kids that don't go to don't start really early, don't go to academies, and getting like professional setup from early on. They still only have a 1% chance of actually progressing from that point, but that 1% chance is a lot more of a chance than you'd get if you started later on, especially like 13, 14, which is when I started playing football. And I was awful to start with. See, this was me. I said this in a few of my videos. That was me as a kid. Getting up all the insects. So he's got to national. That's an achievement. That's a big achievement. Considering they said he wouldn't even be able to. I thought I recognised that name. Kuma. Oh, so this family's got a history. See, again, as a football player, I could feel that one. To be honest, I'd done that one just today. Although it wasn't on my own, someone fucking done it to me. Someone went sliding into me, my ankle twisted. It was a bit mean. I don't think this is the right way to go about this whatsoever. Yeah, you know what? Already, I think I'm gonna like this show quite a lot. It's already got off to a good impression for me. But there's also a lot of weird politics in figure and ice skating, isn't there? There's a lot of weird politics. I think kids are like brought up to like show themselves as a couple when they have like a partner. It's yeah. I don't know how I feel about all that kind of stuff. But the performative kind of stuff surrounding it. I understand it. It's done for a reason, of course. Yeah. Again, sometimes I think that. Wonder if I could have been much better if I started sooner. So on. But you didn't, and you can't change that. It's pretty fucking good already. Oh damn, she got the stop on point as well. Did you not just see her? I think it's actually quite hard to stop like that, is it not? Without like slipping over or anything. Swizzle. Yeah, that's a good point. How did she get to know all this? Just from watching, studying, I guess. Yeah, like I said, I'm way too scared to even try skating, let alone if I was to do it. To actually, I would be terrified of falling over. And yeah, I just suck. Seems like I'm going to learn quite a bit in this show, though. It's just one little slip up. That is true, though. Pretty much all or nothing, isn't it? Like I said, I'd fucking suck at this. Yeah, for real. A compliment from mum. I almost think it was kind of mean for her to do this, but. So what happened with the older door is what I want to know. There's more to that, isn't there? It's an understandable perspective, but if you don't ever try, like, how could you ever know for sure? There'll always be a lingering regret, right? I reckon that was her sister we watched in the intro then. I'm now assuming it is. She looked like she was fantastic at it. Impossible. That's an impossible task. But how can you say no after this? How can anyone ever say no after this? Yeah. I mean, of course. You never should expect that going into something. Yep, don't want to drive business away. Sucks teeth. Which is really impressive. She seemingly just got this good off just like watching. I love the enthusiasm. Again, let's not overshoot too much, but I love the enthusiasm. It's almost like he's in our position. He cares so much. These guys are going to be a good pair, aren't they? Okay, as I mentioned halfway through that, I'm very glad I decided to give this a shot. I knew I'd like it. Okay, that absolutely flew by as well, didn't it? Still, I think we still maybe we've got like a preview or something. We still got like a minute or so left. I recognise these singers. 3D CG, yeah, it was a little bit of C. Fuck, I mean every look at all those. That whole segment was motion cap. Ah, so there's a lot. Look at it, it's still going. It looked like there was a lot of So first of all, I think this ending song it sounds a lot like someone who'd done Jujutsu Kaisen. So I'm assuming, yeah, I'll have a look afterwards. But did you guys see the amount of CGI and what was it? Motion capture um credits there were? Like Jesus Christ, they really went all out in that regard. I think we saw some CG right at the start of the episode. I'm not sure we saw too much after that. None that I really noticed, but it looked really good at the start of the episode. I didn't say anything about it just because it looked great. There wasn't anything like negative to point out. It was meant to look fantastic, and it did. But yeah, they yeah, depressed play. They sure seem to have put a lot of work into that area, which I like. It could be a very lazy thing of just adding a bit of CG where you don't want to like animate, but it seems like they've actually just based up pretty much purely off the credits here. It seems like they've actually put a lot of effort into making the CG segments look really good. Yeah, so we have got a little extra bit here. Jesus. Didn't. And he got business. Like he secured the deal, so even got the best smile. Do you know? Again, do you know what? I think I'm going to love this show. Um, I imagine it's going to have a lot of emotional, a lot of development, and like a lot of moments like that. But even just like the cute stuff like that at the end there, I think it's just like really powerful. I really like stuff like that, like subtle little character moments that really add up to make a show really great. They're usually some of my favorite shows. If you guys have watched my channel quite a lot, so yeah, I see this being a hit with me at least. And again, I'm very glad I decided to watch this episode. I love the relationship we've already got between. Again, the names are a bit of a myth, so apologies, but between these two, kind of aspiring ice skater and perhaps aspiring coach slash partner. I'm not sure how it goes in regards to like partners. I've definitely seen ice skaters with like big age gaps. Don't get me wrong, but um, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen like a little girl with a grown man as a kind of partnership professionally or anything. So not that I'm like too into that area, of course. Like I mentioned in the intro, I've never been ice skating. I don't really know too much about it, other than what I've seen online and seen like Blades of Glory. And I used to watch like ice skating shows when I was a kid, but that's pretty much it. But yeah, fantastic first episode. Super excited to see next episode. Let me know what you guys thought about this one though down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And yeah, I'll see you guys Sunday. Unfortunately, again, not Saturday, just super busy, but I'll see you guys Sunday with episode 2.